George and the Dragon, Super Wife. One day, in Storybrooke Village, Wyatt gets an important message on his super-duper computer. Looks like Pig needs our help, he says. Pig tells Wyatt, "Look, the giant stepped on my new toy. He is big and scary. I want to get my toy back, but I am afraid." Wyatt says, "This is a big problem, a super big problem. And a super big problem needs us, the super readers. Calling all super readers to the book club." Wyatt, Pig, Red Riding Hood, and Princess P meet at the book club. Wyatt says, "Together, we will solve Pig's problem." Pig says, "The giant stepped on my toy, and I'm scared to get it back. What can I do?" Wyatt says, "When we have a problem, we look in a book." Princess P waves her magic wand. She says, "Peas and carrots, carrots and peas. Book come out, please, please, please." A book flies off the shelf. The title is George and the Dragon. Wyatt says, "We need to jump into this book and find the answers to Pig's questions. It's time to transform." In a flash of stars, the super readers change into superheroes. They climbed into their Y flyers and say, "Super readers, to the rescue." Then they fly into the book. Princess Presto says, "Presto, we're in the George and the Dragon book." Super Y says, "This book is about Knight George. He wants to rescue Princess Hope from a tower, but he is afraid. A scary dragon is keeping her there." Alpha Pig says, "That's just like my problem. I'm scared of the giant, just like George is scared of the dragon. We need to find George." The super readers find George. Alpha Pig asks, "Are you going to battle the scary dragon?" George says, "Yes, I am. But I do not know where the dragon is." "How will I find the dragon?" asks George. Alpha Pig says, "With my amazing alphabet tools, I can find the letters in the word dragon, and we can get to the dragon." Alpha Pig says, "Look, I see the letters, DRAGON. That spells dragon. The dragon must be behind those trees." "Roar," goes the dragon. "Lickety letters. We found the dragon. He's very big and very scary," says Alpha Pig. "Princess Hope, I will rescue you," says George. "Roar," goes the dragon. "Ah," cries George. He is scared. Princess Hope has an idea. If only we could make the dragon fall asleep, then George could get past the dragon. Princess Presto waves her magic spelling wand and says, "I can spell the word sleep. That will make the dragon sleep. SLEEP. Presto." The dragon yawns and falls asleep. One by one, everyone tiptoes by the dragon. They are trying to be very quiet. "Shh," whispers Princess Presto. They sneak past the dragon. George cheers. "Hooray!" The dragon wakes up. "Roar!" George is scared. Princess Hope says, "Don't be scared, George." George says, "But dragons scare me. My story says no. See, what can I do?" Superwise says, I can change this story and save the day. He changes the sentences and switches the words around. George and the dragon. Zap! The new sentence says, George scares the dragon. George yells, boogly boogly boo. The dragon is scared. He stops roaring. Princess Hope says, now you do not have to be afraid, George. Just ask to the dragon. Just talk to the dragon. George says, dragon, let Princess Hope out of the tower. And the dragon goes away. Princess Hope's come down from the tower. She says, great job, George. George says, thank you for helping me be brave. Princess Hope says, you are welcome. Superwise says, it's time for us to go. Goodbye, George. Goodbye, Princess. The super readers hop into their Y-flyers. They fly out of the story and go back to the book club. Pig says, now I know what we have to do. I have to be brave just like George was brave. Hip hip hooray! The super readers saved the day. We changed the story. We solved a problem. We worked together, so hip hip hooray! The super readers saved the day. George and the Dragon.